Well, hello everyone, I guess it's my first video shoot on this channel called Delirium Creator.rus, and the content leaning goes from the name of this channel, and it's gonna be something fluff and shit related and not so important, and it's kinda like I wanna share the stories that I passed and maybe I created them myself, and you see I'm using I don't know, unusual camera angle. I've never ever rotated my camera around myself, and let alone telling and showing my apartment where I live. It's my bachelor's hall or male's hall, whatever you call it. It's my premise, and I live here pretty happily. I hope I will. Anyways, we were today's topic. I just wanted to familiarize you with that I'm commencing this activity here on this channel. This very first video shooting has been it's been kind of like I've been pondering for a long while to make this video shooting, to start actually my channel, and I'm doing it right now. But the name I put on a YouTube account was made, I don't know, maybe a year ago, and the name lived for around, I don't know, around maybe a year or two even years within YouTube account, and now I'm making this video shoot, and I'm friggin' happy to an extent you cannot even imagine. And you see, if you are just maybe native speaker of English, and maybe you're interested in learning and familiarizing yourself with kinds of shifts and some unimportant flaw that native Russian people do, then I'm all here to familiarize with that shit, and I'm on it. And okay, it's not kind of gonna be like, I would say that completely happy or silly or funny, wherever on you like, just judge yourself, but don't judge me too severely, because my past, where I passed, and I live with it, and no can do. I can't change my past. What I learned from my experiences of how I did and how I approached my life track, and I still do, and just take it or leave it, but not take it too seriously. If you are just a very sensitive person, then probably quit watching this channel, because I don't want to give you some insult, or maybe I don't know, push or abusing you, or maybe even, I don't know, maybe I'm rude by making this video channel. If you are just not that kind of man's prepared creature, man's prepared, just man's mood prepared guy, and probably you're a gal, then probably not watch my channel at all, because I'm only about to tell in some harsh and rude man's mood related stories. If you're just tough gal and you want to experience on your own what native Russian guy did when he was around some younger years, let's say around 20, or when I just for the very first time when I tried booze and I was messing around doing silly things along with my acquaintances. It's not just my friends, just acquaintances or whatever, not so close friends, but they were my friends, and they're just gone, I don't know, somewhere, and I don't know where they live now and whether they're alive at all. I don't know, I don't care. I mean, I do in a good way. I do care about any people's life, every people's lives being followed in the right way and healthy way, stuff that goes along these lines. I'm not here about just revealing my excitement about my life or about anyone else's lives. Just I want to get directly to the point that I wanted to pitch here on this channel for a particular session of tonight. And that was around the year of 1995, if not mistaken, exactly, maybe 1995 sharp, if I remember correctly. And anyways, I was invited to some party. The party was thrown by a friend of mine. His name is Konstantin. And we were in that apartment, his apartment, and we were about to have our boozing activity, and we did actually. But the funny thing is, we were entering there, and we bought our booze in advance, around 2 bottles, not 2 but 5 bottles of vodka, 4 or 5 guys, each bottle for one guy. Just imagine. I was around 20. I laid that fucking booze on me, and nothing bad happened. Whatever you put on yourself, it goes well the very next morning. Not like just at the present moment. I don't drink any. Maybe I do occasionally drink some alcohols, but it's not in my mood. That's another thing that I want to follow, that I want to do. And back to the story, back to the track of today's story. We were entering his apartment, having a booze in our arms, and he had a dog. That dog's name was Rocky Balboa. Hey, if you're watching my video shoot from heavens or from your place, wherever, I'm just giving you hello thing. And if you're not watching this video shoot, that's okay. And that Rocky dog, collie, lassie, whatever breed, if you relate with what I'm saying, okay, the breed is lassie or collie or lassie dog, named Rocky, and he began to bark, and he was barking at us pretty like in harsh way, very loudly, and not wanting us to be in his apartment. It was also his apartment, that dog's apartment. And see, we had our boozing activity in one room, let's call it first room. That dog was locked in the second room, just flanking the first one. We had that like drywall between drywall panel between those rooms, first one and second one. The dog was locked in the second, and my friend's grandmother, she just hailed us in the very beginning when we entered the apartment, and she went away to her room. Let's call it the room number 3. So what we have, we booze in the room number 1. That dog sits on the floor in the room number 2, and his grandma sleeps or whatever she does, or maybe she has her rest. When she was having rest actually in the room number 3. And what we did, we uncorked the first bottle of vodka, and we did several shots, like whoa. We began to get wasted. Finally we did, but the process is more important. As we were boozing and drinking and having fun and dancing and listening to music, we blasted the music fucking too loud, and I don't know, no one was looking at the clock, and no one was watching, following what was the time. And when we became conscious again, and becoming conscious, by becoming conscious I mean we paid attention to the things around us, like to the clock, what time was, what mood we had, what music played, whatever. As we were paying attention to all those things, we were moving into the night, directly to the midnight. And as we were moving forward with our activity, the dog began to bark at us more loudly from that second room, and we were hearing like that dog barking like row, fucking whatever that he was barking. And we paid no attention to that poor dog. I'll tell you what was the reason I'm calling right now that dog poor dog. And we were closing the midnight, we crossed the midnight, we boozed a lot, we played silly kind of like men's games, chatting about girls and stuff in a rude way, very relentless fucking way. And we blasted the music more loudly than it was previously, and we didn't hear it. We wasn't paying attention to the poor dog. He was barking like, I don't know, we didn't pay attention to his barking, and it kind of like disappeared, that barking, that voice of that dog. And guess what? Around 2 or 3 a.m. we began to fucking hammer down to the floor with chairs, and that was my idea. You will never be able to look at me in the way that you look at me previously, because I'm revealing a very true man story. I was initiating that activity of trying to, not even trying, we were literally hammering the floor with chairs, we were hammering the floor with chairs, we were hammering the floor with chairs just for fucking fun. As we'd been reported previously that we had those neighbors from France. We wanted to fucking punish them for being French people, for, I don't know, not being used to not American fucking, but Russian things being followed in this apartment. We were very fucking loud. We were very fucking relentless. We hammered fucking down with those chairs right to the surface of the floor. I don't know, for 10 fucking minutes, and they called the police, and the police fucking arrived. They were blasting their loudspeakers out of their windows, of their vehicles' windows, and they were saying like, shut fucking stupid pricks down, shut fucking down, stupid freaks, stop your stop blasting your fucking music, lay down fucking the floor, make no fucking moves wherever. We were just scared to fucking death. We laid on the floor, we switched on electricity, we shut it off in our apartment, the electricity, every appliances went down, our tape recorder screen went fucking dark, everything went down and went fucking dark, and we laid on the floor, we made no movements for fucking around 10 minutes. And after police officers, they were yelling at us, just giving loud and kind of rude speech to us. Go fucking out, we're gonna give you the whatever punishment they were about to give us, and we were fucking silent, making no fucking noise, laying seamlessly on the floor with no movements and no sounds. And those policemen, they ran out of gas to call for us, and they actually fled. And they fled, and guess what we did? We blasted fucking music again, even loudly than it was previously. We were hammering down again the chairs to the floor, fucking punching those French men with a relentless mood. Fucking, we were drunk, we got wasted to the extent you cannot even imagine. We got wasted, and we were drunk, but we were silly and young. And I just gave you this story. It's not the end of the story, actually. You remember, if you followed correctly, I called that dog Poor Dog. As we were leaving the apartment, we met, on our way out, we met this dog, and he was making such a sounds like that dog wasn't able anymore to bark. He was losing his voice, and he lost his dog's voice, not being able to make barking sounds anymore, going to us like and we were having mercy on that poor dog. We were stalking that dog, wishing good luck to that dog wherever. He wasn't able to bark anymore. He lost his voice. And that's the fucking it of this story. Let's call it a day, and for tonight, if you're my follower, probably you're as silly as me, and you will probably follow what I do on this channel. Thanks if you've been with me. Thanks if you haven't been with me. That's good too, because I've been silly in this video shoot, and that's the whole mood that resides here. Thanks for your attention. I'll be on as soon as I have something to say in my next video shoot. Have a nice one. Good. Be good. Be lit. Never do things I told you about. Everything's gonna be fine with you. It's been Alex. See y'all. Bye.